Yo, what's up guys, I'm the Fire King, and today I have our WPL Season 6 Week Number 4 matchup, and we're going up against a very good buddy of mine. He goes by the name of LatiosAzurill. He was coach of the Philadelphia Froakies. He's over with us over in the EBL also. He's been over there with us since the very beginning, since Season 1. So like I said, a very good buddy of mine. I will leave his link down below to his YouTube channel. Make sure to go check him out. Like I said, a super cool guy. And OPJellicent he's the commissioner of the WPL, and he does all our thumbnails for me, or all our thumbnails for the whole entire league. So I will leave OPJellicent's link down below. Like, I'm the commissioner over in the EBL, but you know, I can't do thumbnails. I'm not good at that whole art stuff. Usually my buddy Ed or Bill Standish do my thumbnails for me in the EBL, because you know they're super cool guys. And here me and LatiosAzurill, we both come into this matchup with a 1-2 record, which is not great. And whoever loses this matchup is gonna go 1-3. And the winner's going to go 2-2. 2-2 is still not good, but it's better than being 1-3. So hopefully we could pick up a W here. But like I said, LatiosAzurill is a very good opponent. And yeah, and a quick breakdown of my team before I get into this matchup. I got my choice banded M.Victinis with like all I really needed was V-Create. But I had to have 4 moves, so I put like V-Create, U-turn for momentum. All I needed was V-Create and U-turn. V-Create, you know, to hit like a truck, especially being choice banded. U-turn for momentum. But I think I put Flare Blitz on there also, just in case if I didn't want to lower down my speed. You know, if I was in a scenario where I didn't want to lower down my speed. And my last move was like, I think it was Facade, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got my Thunderous, which was a hasty nature. A mix set holding the Expert Bell with T-Bolt, Dark Pulse, Superpower, and U-turn. Adamant Scizor holding the Shed Shell, so that way his Magnet Zone doesn't trap me. With the Bullet Punch, Knockoff, U-turn, and Bug Bite, if I'm not mistaken. And then my physically defensive Rhydon holding the Violite with EQ, Roar, Toxic, and the last move was just a filler move. I think I had like Body Slam on there or something. Especially defensive Umbreon, holding the leftovers with Foul Play, Protect, Wish, and Toxic. And I didn't know who to bring as a 6-mon, so I just bought Kecleon. I think he had like a Priority Shadow Sneak, Return, T-Wave, and Rocks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was the moveset. And LatiosAzurill brought his Mimikyu, his Jirachi, his Malamar, Magnezone, Darmanitan, and his Mega Alakazam. And let's start with this matchup. I'm just going to lead off with my Choice Banded M.Victinis. Honestly, when I was prepping, I didn't know what to bring, whether a Choice Banded M.Victinis or a Choice Scarf M.Victinis. But honestly, I should have brought a Choice Scarf M.Victinis. But I brought Choice Band. I just want to hit like a truck. And like I said, let's start off with this matchup. I'm going to lead off with Captain V, the M.Victinis. He leads off with Darmanitan. I don't want him to be Choice Scarf and knock me out with like an EQ. So I'm going to switch out to my Umaga, the Rhydon, physically defensive. That crit does 40% to me. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake of myself. He switches into Malamar, does a good amount to him. He goes for a superpower there. And the contrary of his ability activates. I think it's called Contrary. Hope I'm not mistaken. But I knock him out with a U-turn. I go into my Umbreon. He goes on to his Mimikyu. I just gotta go for a Foul Play. Because I can't. I mean, he gets a free Swords Dance either way. But I just wanted to break the disguise. Here I'm going to switch out, because I said Kecleon is my least useful member, so I'm just going to sack this thing off, get a switch into M.Victinis, and just knock him out with the V-Create, a Choice Banded V-Create. If he misses the first play rough, he goes for the second play rough, knocks me out. The game's tied 5-5 now. Like I said, my Choice Banded M.Victinis, I could take a +2 Shadow Sneak. It does 93% to me. And he shows his Life Orb. He was Life Orb. I did my calcs where, you know, calcing that he was Life Orb, Adamant. So I go for the Choice Banded V-Create, knocking out this Mimikyu. He goes back into the Darmanitan. I'm just going to go back into Scizor. Just sacking it off. So I can get a free switch in. It's only at 11% health. So I had to sack it there. He goes on to Jirachi. As I go into my M.Victinis. Let me go to the last one right here. I want to explain this move really quick. Right, like I said, he goes for the U-turn. I want to explain this turn right here. He knocks me out, but I get the initiative. He has to go out to Mon first, and he goes on to Jirachi. And him going out to Jirachi, knowing that I have M.Victinis, it's still like at 10% health. This pretty much screams to me that he's Choice Scarfed. So I should have run out to Thunderous and gone for a Dark Pulse you know, in all honesty. But what I did, I went out to Victini. Sorry. I went out to Victini. He goes for a U-turn, showing me that he's scarfed. So I was right. He was scarfed. I didn't act on it. He goes on to the Magnezone. I go into my Thunderous. AJ Styles, a phenomenal one. I go for a superpower. It does 82% to him. But his Magnezone is one of his Z-Mons, and he shows that he is holding the Z Gigavolt Havoc, knocking out the phenomenal one, which sucks. Because now we're down 2-4. And we're down 2-4. I go into my Umbreon. He goes on to his he Volt switches out into the Darm. I go for a Foul Play. He does a very good amount to this Darmanitan. I go for Protect here, seeing what he's gonna lock himself into. He goes for a U-turn. So I know he's locked into U-turn. I'm just gonna throw up a Wish here. As he goes on to Jirachi. And I get a little bit of leftover recoveries. And now we're playing a game of his flinches with Iron Head and my Wish and Protect combination. And I need to get off a 2 foul plays to knock out this Jirachi. I get 1 foul play right off the bat, which is good. And like I said, it's just going to be a little bit of a stall fest now. He's trying to flinch me to death, and I'm trying to protect the Wish and get 1 more foul play out there. But like I said, it's 2v4. It's not really looking good for us. But yeah, let's see if we can bring this back. Like I said, now I go for a Wish, get leftover recoveries. And I went for the Wish, and then right there I was at 51% health. And he thought I was going to go for Protect. But in all honesty, there was no reason for me to go for Protect. Because I could take another Iron Head. And if I break through with the Foul Play, I knock out the Jirachi. So I just went for the Foul Play, and he Harsh Switched into his Alakazam, which is his Mega. He takes a good amount with my Foul Play. Now he gets that Mega Evolution button. He has to learn 2 to 3 Focus Blasts, depending on rolls, to knock out my Umbreon. He gets the first Focus Blast there. And I knock him out with another Foul Play. So now we're 2v3. And here we go again. Jirachi and Umbreon. The showdown. Right here I'm at 30% health. I luckily get the Wish off there. I could Protect here to get to a full amount of health, or basically almost at full. The Wish and then the leftovers put me at 92%. He goes for another Iron Head. I just need 1 foul play, but you see there, he gets the flinch. That's what Jirachi does. So, you know, no worries. And get leftover recoveries again. He goes for another Iron Head. It flinches me. You can't get mad, like I said, because this is what Jirachi does. I was just hoping I would break through. Now I gotta throw up a Wish here. Well, I go for Protect first, get a little bit of leftover recoveries. And he goes for the Iron Head. I'm at 30% health. Luckily, I break through with that Wish. And I'm going to click Protect. As he goes for the Iron Head. And with the Wish and leftovers, I'm at, 75% health? Almost at full. He goes for another Iron Head. Did I throw up a Wish? Yeah, I threw up another Wish. Just because I want to be at a good amount of health. Because I still got to take on the Magnezone. But the Magnezone, I think, is at, 18% health, if I'm not mistaken. And here we finally break through. Umbreon bringing the game back 2-2. We were down 4v2, now we're 2-2. I go for Protect here, trying to scout out what he's going to lock himself into. Because this thing's also a Jolly Scarf. He had dual Scarfers with Jirachi and Darm. Here he shows he's locked into Flare Blitz. I go to Umaga. I take the Flare Blitz. He goes for another Flare Blitz. I take it also. Darmanitan knocking out, get killed with the Recoil. My leftovers, I just went for an EQ there because I didn't, I couldn't really do anything. This was kind of risky because I went into my Umbreon. But for him to get another crit was kind of unlikely because he got like 2 or 3 of them already. So I didn't think he was going to get another crit. And even then, I think I would have lived it. So here he goes for a T-Bolt. I live it. He gets a full para. I can't synchronize it back because he's an electric type. But I break through and I go for a foul play. And the Minnesota Victinis pick up a nice 2-0 win. And we are now 2-2 with a +2 differential. Yeah, now we got 2 wins, 2 losses, +2 differential. Umbreon, MVP of this game, bringing it back. We were down 4-2. Umbreon brought it back. We won 2-0. I think Umbreon got 3 kills. Right, Scizor got 1, Victini got 1, and then Darmanitan died to a Recoil. And that was a good game. And that's it. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Later.